Hi, I'm Amber McElreath, and this is my show at City Art.
Thank you, Amber, for kicking off our show.
Hey, I feel like I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
Our intro has never looked better.
Never.
That's all I know.
We are getting legit.
Yeah. So, as you've seen, right after we get talking here, we're going to go out to the Amber...
Well, hold on a second. Who are you?
Good point.
I don't know who you are.
I'm Todd V. ToddV.com.
And I'm Jay Edwards, BlackEyeArt.com.
And this is another episode of...
Artist Reality.
As you know, we're going to go out to the Amber McElreath show. More on this. More on that right after this. Hi everybody, this is Todd V with the Artist Reality, and I'm here with the hosts of My Beautiful Home, Andy January and Catherine DeLong. And they say the best way to make your home more beautiful is to buy art from City Art and Red Light Galleries.
That's right, you just don't know what your house is missing without what? Art. Without art.
We're back!
Like magic.
Yeah, it was like, for us. For you, it was like 30 seconds.
For us, it was a lifetime.
It was like a time warp. So, the Amber
That's a tough name.
Yes.
Honestly, it is. I've been working on it, and I'm not sure I have it conquered.
The Amber McElreath show at City Art. So, really cool show. I really dig her work.
I really do, too.
It's a neat combination of stuff. Very insightful once we had the interview. I don't know. You have thoughts on this before we kick over?
She describes it as pop surrealism.
Yeah.
I don't see it so much as poppy. I definitely see elements of surrealism in there. And it's not that it's not poppy, but you wouldn't think of it as being pop art. She's got her own thing going on. Yeah. It's very, very intelligently done. It's
very fresh. It's very modern. But it's cool stuff. Why don't you take a look at it? And
you be the judge.
You be the judge. Hey, everybody. Todd V.
Jay Edwards.
And we're here with Amber, and I've been saying her name wrong all this time. Say it.
McElreath.
McElreath. And this is her show at the City Art Gallery on Front Street. So, Amber, thank you very much, first of all, for doing the show and letting us invade on your opening night.
No problem.
Tell us a little bit about the show.
The show is about my depression and anxiety and living with that and how things in my mind could be exaggerated or emphasized because of the depression or anxiety.
Okay, well, on the surface, you seem pretty cool and collective.
I would say so.
With that release of the painting, that must really help. That gives you that balance.
It's a form of therapy, but it helps me work the ideas through.
Okay.
And how would you describe your style? I mean, it's really like, I don't know, scrapbooking meets fine art meets illustration. What is it?
I guess what I fall under is pop surrealism.
Okay.
Because I get my inspiration from children's books, and that's how I got my characters.
Okay.
Actually, were illustrations from my children's books growing up.
Oh, okay. What's the octopus? It seems very thematic throughout here.
Okay, the octopus used to represent specific people.
Okay.
But now it kind of represents a darkness in each of us, and what we can become, what we can when we're at our worst.
Website. How do we find, if we want to find out all about Amber McElreath, where do we go to?
ApolloNova.com.
Okay.
And I'm also on MySpace.
And what was the thing you said about the Apollo Nova? What's that?
Apollo Nova is an art collective based out of the Akron area, and it's a group of us that come together and have collaborative shows with all of our work. And we also have live painting demos, which we raffle off each night.
Which I believe they can find on YouTube,
yes.
Searching for Apollo Nova.
Yes.
Which is quite
little plug for Jay, since he just joined Apollo Nova.
Yes, our new member.
I'm a new member, so.
And he's participated in their last time-lapse video with Amber, and it's a really cool piece. You should check it out, and that's at youtube.com/, is it Apollo Nova? Or what's their, their page?
Just search for Apollo
We don't know the page.
That's the only thing that'll come up.
I'm going to look it up and pop the link right now. There. Okay.
So, Amber, thanks again for having us.
Thank you.
It's a great show.
Yep. Really like the show. Love the colors. I'm a big fan of color myself. So, again, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. So, cool art, eh?
I told you.
I'm digging her stuff. But that's not all we got, because today we've got two shows in one. Next, we're headed to the Raw Umber show.
Second time we've done this.
Second time we've done it, but this time they had a special guest appearance.
Who could that be, Todd?
Oh, wait a minute. I showed with Raw Umber this time.
Well, it was very interesting. It's still at the Malone building like it was last time, which
Yes.
is an incredible space.
It's awesome that they get to use that space.
They don't do a lot of shows there.
No.
They do a few a year, I guess.
And they're generally like a 1 or 2 night show. It's like in and out. So
Yeah.
if you love it, you got to buy it.
It's
so you need to
guerrilla
pay
style.
attention to find out when their next show is. It is guerrilla style. And they got one coming up yet. There's got another one coming beginning of the year.
But they will tell us all about that. So
Yes, they will. Take it away, Todd and Jay.
do this.
Let's do it.
Raw Umber, Bernadette is a really good painter. I think she's one of the best painters I know. Very creative thinker, and she teaches a lot. She big influence on artists around here, and she's a great organizer. She's just really interested in bringing art into the community and a good leader for our group, for sure.
Absolutely. Now, since the beginning of Raw Umber, has the what would you say, the philosophy behind it, has that changed at all? Or is it the same? It's kind of hard to tell with the special guests because obviously,
Right.
like say Todd V's not out there mixing berries and
Right.
coffee
Well,
grounds and stuff.
When Raw Umber started, our idea was really just to bring artists together and have somebody to help us critique our work, because when you're out in the world of artists, it's sometimes hard to get some feedback on your honest feedback on your work and have somebody tell you how you might be able to improve it. So that was the original idea. But then they all became interested in organic materials. There were 4 painters at that time, and since 2 of the girls dropped out that were painters, it's not as much as an emphasis using all rocks to make their paints. But Bernie's still using that quite a bit. Steve
Okay.
Shate also does that. The rest of us, like I'm a photographer, I don't use rocks.
Right.
I use archival printing processes, but no rocks.
How about some web info for people out there that would want to get some more information about you guys, maybe see some photos?
Okay, well, we all have websites, and we also have a Raw Umber website. It's at MySpace. And we also have a regular Raw Umber website.
I'm Antonia Davis. I have a website. It's tobostudios.smugmug.com, and you can look at my photography. I have some paintings here. I recently started painting.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Steve Shate. I don't have a website. You have to actually find me. I live in Akron.
I'm Joe Day. Check out my website at joedayswall.com.
Keith D. Smith, esotericpd.com.
JodyHawk.com. I'm Jody Hawk.
Kelly Flamos. I am a photographer.
Awesome. And Bernadette?
And Bernadette is BernadetteGlorioso.com.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, cool show, huh? Good grub, too.
I really like that special guest they had.
Man, he was good looking. So, I love the show. Thank you, Raw Umber, for letting me be a part of it.
And thank you, Amber.
And thank you, Amber. And stay tuned, because this week we've got a special little bonus for you in a guy you may have heard of called PR Miller. So look for another episode of This Artist Reality focused purely on PR Miller, because once you get him wound up,
He's the grizzled wizard. I wonder what that guy was like in his 20s.
let's check it out. So for this episode, I'm saying, see you later.
Stay in touch with reality.
See you next time.